Alright, so when we have problem like this is problem about limit, okay? So the question is, what is the limit of x raised to the power of x when x approaches 0 from right to the left, right? Well, at first we should check first, right? We should check first. So by substituting x equals 0 to our function here, what we get is we're going to get 0 to the power of 0, right? You can see that. And as you know that 0 to the power of 0, it is indeterminate form, right? Indeterminate form. That's now the problem, but as you remember, we have something that we can use to solve a problem like this. And yeah, you remember that. It is called L'Hospital's rule, right? We're going to use it to find this limit. Now, to get the limit, we're going to need to do more things here. And this is what I mean. So first, we're going to assume that the answer to this limit is y. Okay, so y equals this limit here. And I will take natural log for both sides. So ln for both sides. Okay, this is also ln for both sides. And I'm going to simplify the right part. Okay, the right side. So here, by doing the natural log for this limit, I'm going to have limit, okay, x approaches 0, positive. And here I'm going to put this power becomes base here, like this, x, and then ln x. Okay, you get it, right? Now, I want you to focus on this part here. I'm going to take it out here. So x ln x. Isn't it same as I have this ln x over x minus 1? It is, right? That's still the same thing. I'm going to use this form, so let's use it. So now, let me write here. It is ln x over x to the power of minus 1. Here we go. So now let's continue. We can go further. But in this part, I guess it's time to use L'Hospital rule. Okay? Use L'Hospital rule here. L'Hospital rule. Okay? So we will differentiate both part ln x and x minus 1, x to the power of minus 1. Okay, let's continue. So this is still the limit x approaches 0 from right to the left. And here, what we get is, okay, what is the derivative of ln x? It is, what is that? It is 1 over x, right? So, or I can just say x to the power of minus 1. Yeah? And what about the bottom part? So x to the power of minus 1, what is the derivative of that? It is minus x to the power of minus 2, isn't it? Okay, so far so good. Okay, now let's continue. So from here, we still have the limit. X to the power approaches 0 from right to the left. Now, we can simplify this, right? We can simplify this, and the answer is, the simplest form for this is minus x. Now, I guess you agree with that, right? Well, from here, what we can do is, what is that? We can substitute 0 now to this x. So from here, we're going to get the answer equals minus 0, so it is still 0, right? But that's not the last thing, because this 0 is the value for ln y. You get it, right? So we're going to take it here. So ln y equals 0. Remember that the answer should be only y, not ln y. So that means y equals e to the power of 0, which means we get 1, right? Well, that's the answer. So the answer to this limit is 1. Well, that's it. Is it that simple? It is. So see you in the next video. Thank you very much, everyone. Bye-bye. Alright, so